guys, this is Kelly with City Slickers Homesteader. So I'm starting the second part of the blueberry collection, I guess is what you'd call it. So this is kind of what was left after doing the blueberry syrup. So now what I have to do is puree it, and this is what will make the blueberry butter. So basically made the blueberry syrup first, and then you take the remnants after you got the 2¼ cups of juice to make the syrup. Then what was left is what you use to make the butter. So I don't have like a big food processor, so I'm just using my immersion blender. I had this sitting in the fridge overnight because it got too hot yesterday to try to work on this yesterday too. So you're just supposed to do it until it's smooth. Sorry, I'm still kind of like half asleep this morning. I had to get up early, take the hubby to work so I could have the car because Rosalind's just got her annual checkup today. So kind of half asleep still. It's just now 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm usually not getting up till now. I've been up since like 6:20. So I think I'll blend this a little bit and then I'll put it in our little Dutch oven. So I'll be back when I get it in there. Be just a moment. Okay guys, so I got it pureed up. So I've got it in my Dutch oven, which you can see is kind of got a bluish hue to it from doing the syrup yesterday. So it ends up coming out after a couple washes. Last time I did blueberry jam, it did the same thing. So, but here's the recipe that I'm doing. So we had to have about 5½ cups of the blueberry pulp reserved from doing the blueberry syrup. I had just a little under that, but I think that was just because some of it was stuck kind of in the tea towel that I used to kind of strain it. And I did the putting it in the food processor to get it smooth. So now I've got the pulp in there. So now what I'll need to do is add the sugar. I don't have any lemon zest, so I'm just gonna probably add just a little bit more lemon juice, and then the nutmeg. So let me get that stuff measured out, and we'll get that in and then get this started. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I got the 3 cups of sugar added in, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, you can see there. And since I didn't have the lemon zest, I just went ahead and just did 2 tablespoons of the lemon juice. So let me get this going. So now, okay, so bring to a boil over medium heat, stirring often, reduce heat and simmer for an hour until it holds its form on a spoon. So get this all blended together nicely, get it heated up, and get this simmering. At least get it started before I gotta start working for the day. One nice thing I like about doing this stuff in these Dutch ovens is because the bottom's really nice and thick on it. I don't know if you can kind of see, but the stuff really doesn't scorch on the bottom as easily as some pans. So I love this Dutch oven. I make like all my jams and stuff in it. So it's definitely really nice. Hey guys, so I'm going to get this up to a boil and then let it simmer. And I'll bring you back to kind of show what the consistency looks like at that point. So I'll bring you guys back here in a little while. Okay guys, I am back. So this has been simmering now for about an hour. So it's definitely thickened up. So I think I'm going to get my jars out of the canner because they're, oop, didn't realize I was going to be so close. Sorry guys. That's been boiling now for a while. So I'm going to get the jars out and get ready to get this put in the jar. So I'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so I've got my jars out. And I've got that going. So I'm going to start ladling this. How thick that is. That looks good. I haven't done any fruit butter. Like this. Well, I should say I haven't done any berry butter. I've done apple butter. Absolutely love it. So I'm excited to try this because I generally like to put like jams on biscuits and stuff. So if I can put this on biscuits instead of our homemade jam, oh, that's going to be amazing. So I'm going to need both hands to do this because I'll use a mitt on one of my mitts on my hands to hold the jar since they're hot and fill those. So I'll need both my hands. I don't have a tripod or anything, so I will show you once I get these filled and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I got exactly 5 jelly jars out of that. So I'm going to see how well I can do this one-handed. Wipe the rims on these. I did get this paper towel wet, so this is a little harder one-handed. But I use the funnel, so that helps. So it's just more of a precautionary to kind of go over this again. Okay, so got those on, so we'll get the lids on. And it was a 1/4 inch headspace on these, and you just do these on finger tight, and they will process in the water bath canner for 10 minutes, and then turn it off, and you let them set for 5 minutes before you take them out. So let's get these. If they want to cooperate here. There we go. And one extra lid. Whew, those are hot jars. Okay. That's always, you want to always make sure that you're putting, if you have hot jars, you're putting them in hot water. And if you have cold jars, then you want to start the water out colder. So, because otherwise you can break your jars. And you definitely don't want to do that. Okay guys, so got those in there, and you always want to make sure you have at least 1 inch of water above the jars when you put them in there. And since they're just half pints, that's why the water's only, you know, that high. So I'm going to get this back up to a full boil, and then I'll start the timer for 10 minutes and then let them sit for 5, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay guys, so these processed for 10 minutes, and just the last minute of the 5 letting it sit after I turned the stove off. Don't mind the messy stove, I gotta clean it now after doing all this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start pulling these out here. Just gonna set them on the counter here. Generally I put a towel on the counter, but since I've only got 5 of them, I'm just gonna put them on the counter. goes the timer. Okay, so we will let these sit. Oh, and they're already starting to pop. But look at the color on those. These look amazing. Super excited to try these. Oh, and they're pinging. So, awesome, awesome. So, thank you guys for joining me today. Haven't decided yet if I want to do any other blueberry projects or if I just want to freeze them. I might just show you guys me putting them in, you know, dividing them into bags and freezing them, because I've already got a lot of blueberry jam. And I was thinking about doing blueberry filling, pie filling, but I don't really eat blueberry pie filling, or blueberry pies I should say. So I think I'll just stick with the syrup and this butter, see how that is. And I may just freeze the rest, and then if I need to make some more later, I'll already have it in the freezer. So thanks again, guys, for joining me. Remember to like and subscribe. Feel free to share the video if you got friends that are, you know, looking for ideas for canning. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.